hoping that the weather will stay clear and India can pull off something magical. I mean, that's hope, but you never know. But for the time being, hello guys, yet another fifth day of test match is looming large, and from Australia, from Brisbane this time, and India versus Australia match is living up to all the hype and the name that has been given to that across the world. I mean, people say they are the two best sides. Well, England is also a very good test side. Now, let's talk about this match in particular. And there's a clear daylight between the quality that Team India has with their pace attack and Australians, because Indians are not with their first choice attack in their pace team. I mean, with any batting or bowling, we don't have the first choices available, which is a true and sad thing. But yet we are making a fight out of it. But there was this comment that was made by the legendary Sunil Gavaskar, which was all over the social media and all over the news. It was actually pertaining to Rohit Sharma. Let's not go there. But there's a thing. There's something that we can actually learn from our bowlers, or let's say not so fancy superstar players. In the last match, when Hanuma Vihari, an injured Hanuma Vihari, and not so fit Ravichandran Ashwin made a strong rear guard, put up the brilliant stand. I mean, there was a lot of things to learn from that, especially for not just for the youngsters, but for the proper top order batsmen. Unfortunately, in the first innings, we didn't see that. And even in the first innings of this match in Brisbane, when we saw Shardul Thakur and Washington Sundar pull us out of big deep pit, man, we were in trouble. Just imagine if when they came to bat and they just put the normal stance or something, we would have been facing a huge deficit. But they made a big match out of it. They actually saved us the match. Well, it's not safe yet, but that was the point. Now the thing is, see, there will be deliveries, especially from this solid Australian bowling pace attack. There will be deliveries which will be unplayable and which will be good enough to actually get the wicket of any batsman in any form. That's the kind of quality Australians have in their pace attack. See, George Hazelwood with his perfect line and length and discipline. Pat Cummins and Mitchell Starc. I mean, they are deadly, man. These three guys, they're just over the top. Yet, we don't have to throw away our wickets. I would agree with Gavaskar sir, because see, it's let's talk about the Pujara dismissal. It was a very good ball from Josh Hazelwood. Maybe people say that there could have been something done technically to actually handle that kind of deliveries, but that was a good ball, bottom line. But the Rahane dismissal, or let's say even Mayank Agarwal wala dismissal, Rohit Sharma dismissal has been talked about a lot. The thing is, the top order, they have to make sure there are balls outside the off stump which will be moving. Please don't just keep your bat and get an edge and lose your wickets. Don't throw away your wickets. Stay there. Stay in your crease. There will be deliveries which will actually, you won't be able to do anything. Let's say, well ball to the bowlers when there was nothing that we could do. But please, let's not throw away wickets. Let's not expect our lower middle half of our bowlers to actually win us the matches with the bat. And Rishabh Pant, coming to Rishabh Pant, we know the way Rishabh Pant plays. For Rishabh Pant to play the way he plays, the top order, they have to invest time. They have to stay there in the crease for a long time, and they have to make sure the bowlers are tired and they are frustrated. Then Pant can come and tear them apart. That is his role. And let's not expect that, the top order all goes cheaply and Pant will come straight away and play that innings. No, that's not going to happen every time. That is absolutely... If we can do that consistently, fantastic. 3 out of 5, that will be amazing from Rishabh Pant. But he is not there yet. And so, maybe even as fans, we don't have that kind of confidence. When a player starts to do that more often, then we'll think, okay, we can depend on him. And not a once in a while innings. We need that consistently, and he is capable of doing that. We have faith in Rishabh Pant and to deliver what he does. But for him to do that, the top order has to deliver. They have to think like test batsmen and not throw their bat around at every ball that is coming. Lose your muscle memory. Talk to yourself before every single ball. Make sure that you're playing test cricket and don't just push your bat at a ball which is good outside the off stump. Let it go. The art of living, that's the words of Matthew Hayden. learn the art of leaving the balls, and I think we will have a very good match. Hoping that the weather will stay clear and India can pull off something magical. I mean, that's the hope, but we never know. But for the time being, let's at least hope that our batsmen, the top order, learn from something which already the examples are right in front of them. Even from this series, all they have to do is just observe and adapt. Simple as that.